And welcome everybody to Waffle Board Break Sunday night double box break, September 28th. This is boxes 520 and 521 for all of us that have been here from day one. Of course, there are 36 boxes on the tables and shelves, 38 jerseys included. So there are two double jersey boxes in the most recent 18. One double jersey box rather in the most recent 18, and one double jersey box in the column of 8 on the right. Of course, we're down to 36 total. We got 7 from the July reload, 8 from the August reload, 18 from the September reload, leaving us just with 2 from the late June reload and 1 from May. So you guys know those. What's up, man? What's up? Nice to see everybody. Like I said, welcome. We do have some new faces today. Chris Huff, I believe. Chris H is definitely in the house. Grabbed the spot on eBay. Chris H is new with us. First break with spots. Brett G, of course, is new from last week or so. And Joseph K also new from the last couple weeks. So it's good to have some new faces. Obviously, as we're getting close to opening day, which is October 7th. Of course, it's always nice to get some new faces in here. You guys are such a great community. You know, it's always great to welcome in new people. Whether or not they hit right away, sometimes we have some newbie luck, but we haven't had anybody new recently. So, what up, Thomas Sam? Aloha to you. Out there working hard with your fishes. I know you got some spots tonight. Let's go, Carter. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I mean, I think that's your only spot. So we do have some one spotters. That usually happens, especially with our Tuesday and Thursday stuff. But obviously Sundays, you know, depending on which auctions you win, you know, you may have one or multiple spots. Ron usually is with us on Sundays. He grabs a bunch. So Ron's in heavy tonight. He does not have access to Facebook during the week, so he's not able to play along with us Tuesday and Thursdays. So Ron's just here pretty much on the weekends. We have a couple guys that are just Sunday night guys on eBay. Shirley, Mike A went hard tonight. So Shirley, Mike A. Mike A is looking to hit tonight. And Ryan S. Those are two pretty regular Sunday night guys as well as Ron. But so we had a pretty big crowd tonight. So who was evidently Malik Neighbors is out for the foreseeable future. I guess it's out for the season. I think it was tour. I don't know if they said what it was, but I know it's a significant knee injury to him. So he is down for good. I don't think they're going to make much noise as the season went on, but obviously the two undefeated teams, I saw the Eagles beat the Bucks today, so now they're 4-0, defending their championship. Wasn't paying attention much to the other games. Obviously, the Jays, game 162, they managed to win that to secure home field advantage in the American League. Obviously, bumped the Yankees down to posting the Red Sox for 3 in the wild card round. The Blue Jays will play, I believe, next Saturday. We'll host the winner of that series. That's the schedule, no matter what. If it goes 2 or 3, it's best of 3. But the Yankees host the Red Sox for all 3. I wasn't sure that was the story with the division round, the wild card round. So that'd be interesting to see. They got to play extra games. They finished with the same record, but the Jays won 8 of the 13 games against the Yankees, including going 6-1, I believe, at home. So I mean, obviously, it's nice for them to defend home field. It was a big win today after almost giving the early lead back. You know, they were up 5-1 after 1 with a slam by Kirk, and then Gosman couldn't get out of the third or fourth and made it 5-4. But then the Jays bats came to life as the game wore on. A couple home runs. Kirk had another. Springer Dinger late got one. Barger got one. And yeah, so they won going away, secure the home field and the division. And so they're in as good a shape as they've been in many years. Of course, they haven't won a playoff game since it's been a while. 2016, maybe. It's been 9 years, I think, since the Jays won a playoff game. They're 0-6 in their last 3 appearances, so hopefully they can snap that. It's nice to have home field because they really play much better at home. So we'll see if the Jays are able to make some noise. Obviously, they're going to run into either Yankees or a Red Sox team in the second round. Of course, Seattle's looked amazing over in the other bye. And of course, Detroit ends. And Cleveland fought it out for the division, and Cleveland all came all the way back to take the division win. So they host Detroit in that wild card series, which is historic in their comeback. They were down by 15 games, I think, at one point. So Detroit still got in, but of course they have to go to Cleveland for that playoff series, and the winner will play Seattle. So the American League is pretty amazing. National League is paying a little attention to. Obviously, the Brewers got the home field. Phillies got a bye. Dodgers play Cincinnati, I believe. They got in the last day, kept the Mets out of the playoffs. And then the Cubs will play the other wild card series against the Padres. So, yeah, so it's those teams are all deserving that got in. So it's going to be interesting playoffs. Obviously, they start on Tuesday. So, get your baseball viewing ready. Tuesday is the baseball playoffs start with the wild card rounds. Hockey is a week away, basically, a little over a week away. October 7th, we have 3 games. We got Chicago, Florida, Pittsburgh, the Rangers, and Colorado, the Kings on opening night. 10-8, the second day, we have Montreal, Toronto, Boston, Washington, the Kings again against Vegas Golden Knights, and Calgary and Edmonton. Everybody gets to see McDavid. So that's the first 2 nights. I think there's like 14 games on the 9th, so including my Bolts finally get to play this year. So, so 7-8, we got 3 games, 4 games, and then full bore on the 9th. I want to get something to give you guys away for the opening night because I think we break that Tuesday, the 7th. I have like a week or so to try to find something. Don't have anything here. I can't figure what I want to have to give away to you guys, but I always like doing giveaways to you guys. You guys are a great community. Like I said, we got 15 different owners tonight, and that's, we have a little bit more than that, pretty active. Of course, we have some people just Tuesday and Thursdays, but everybody else is here on Sundays for the double box break, which you guys had a good night tonight. There were some battles over some of the key spots, but over half the spots went for minimum, and then there was 3 unsolds. Obviously, 2 of the 3s got scooped up, so just left as Leclerc. I'm not going to force Leclerc on anybody for $7 for a double box break, but I would even make that a community spot. You guys could, that would be given away randomly if we do hit Leclerc. I'm not going to make somebody grab the Leclerc spot, but if we hit it, I don't want to keep it. So I would like to, I could always wait for a next reload, but I'm more than happy tonight to give it away. That's not always going to be the case, but since he's unsold tonight, I would be willing to give it away to you guys as a freebie if it hits. So there you go. So now you guys have your spots, and you have a 1 in 36 chance of hitting Leclerc. Even if it's after our second box is Leclerc, I'll give everybody, even if the first box, because whoever hits in that first box, every spot will be eligible to win the Leclerc if we do hit it, if nobody claims that spot. So there we go. So that's set up as a giveaway to you guys if we hit it. But I'm not going to make somebody claim it, and by somebody's not going to claim it, I'm not going to claim it myself. So I don't like to hit myself if I'm not, buying into the spots. I've done that with some boxes. We've got third-party boxes I've bought in. That's basically taking a spot away from you guys, and I'm basically paying for that myself. So I don't mind doing that. I haven't done it in a while since I haven't got East Coast boxes in several series now. It all makes sure reminds me get over to Big Al's tomorrow and Wednesday for his East Coast boxes. Like I said, obviously baseball starts on Tuesday. I think Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday is how the playoffs series go. I think their first 2 games, I think, are back-to-back. Then there's a break for the third game, I think, but they're all played at the same stadium. So I think the Yankees will host the Red Sox for all 3 games. So that's the advantage of the wild card home team, is that they get all 3 games at their stadium. So that's kind of cool. Like I said, I can't remember what it was. Like I said, the Jays lost the last 6 playoff games. They've been in the playoffs as a wild card team, and since they started that, they've changed the rules a little bit. I think now they're the last real good memory I remember of the Jays in the playoffs was when they beat the Orioles on a walk-off on the last day of the season. Game 163, I think it was. It was to get into the playoffs. They beat the Orioles on a walk-off at the Sky Dome, and that was Encarnacion. So that's how long it's been since I had a joyous memory of the Jays in the playoffs, and they got bounced shortly after that game. But it still was it was a good opportunity. It was a good memory to see Double E walk the parrot off. That was a year or two after the bat flip game. I mean, like I said, the Jays had some moments back then, but it's been a while since they've had that kind of excitement at Sky Dome. So Rogers Center, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to be a corporate slave. It's to be Sky Dome for me. Just Sky Dome to me for the rest of my life. I don't care until they tear it down. It's always going to be Sky Dome. Not the Sky Dome, not a Sky Dome, just Sky Dome. So there you go. So anyone has, whatever your fans are, whatever game teams you are, obviously the playoffs are going to be fun in baseball. Football, we're fast and furious. There's some amazing college games you guys watching yesterday. I think like 3 top 10 teams ended up losing yesterday. I mean, they were down to Wild Cup for overtime. I think Penn State ended up losing a walk-off interception. I think that was that game. I think Bama beat Georgia. That was a pretty crazy game. So the games yesterday were pretty crazy. So obviously the Canes are off until they go to FSU this week, who ended up losing. They got beat in an upset. FSU got taken out. So I mean, I think Mississippi State. I can't remember what that game, but I think watching that earlier in the day. So yeah, it was pretty crazy college football day. So that's going to be fun. Obviously, going into this week is going to be a shake up in the top of the rankings in college football. That's wild and wacky right now. And obviously, pro football was all day today. So you guys, most of you guys watched that. Obviously, fantasy is the foremost thought. Speaking of which, I had my fantasy drafts yesterday for hockey. My single jersey league, which I have the cooch upstairs. I'm not going to bring it down. But I ended up getting randomly the first pick. I think I had the 4th pick last year, 5th pick, and got Draisaitl, and that led me to my regular season championship. This year, I got the number 1 overall pick, which I haven't had in forever. And of course, I had to take McDavid. So we have a captain weighted points in that league. So you get extra points if whoever you designate as your captain. Of course, McDavid could have an absolutely historic season with his career, with his contract year. So, obviously, barring any health injuries, of course, you want to keep all your stars healthy. But it's nice to have McDavid on my team for the first time, I think, ever. Even if I've done random Yahoo leagues, I don't ever remember having McDavid on my team. So, I mean, obviously, he's not been in the league that long, but it's kind of cool to have McDavid on the team. It was cool to have Draisaitl on our team last year when he scored 50-something goals, and that was absolutely amazing. But it's kind of cool. Obviously, we drafted for my franchise keeper league too, but then we only have like a 6th-round draft with that, so that's not as important. But so that's cool. But yeah, so like I said, the 1 year jersey league is a fun league. Like I said, you pay into the league fee, which covers your website cost, and the winner of the regular season and the winner of the championship gets a jersey of their choice. Not signed, it's just a jersey of your choice. So the Cooch Syracuse Crunch jersey is pretty spectacular. So I'll show that off at some point in time. But that's pretty cool. I'm not going to get that signed or anything. That actually, I want to wear it up to the Crunch game if I travel to Allentown at the end of after the new year. I think they play January and February. They play. Syracuse comes down and plays Allentown, which is it's a decent haul, but be worth going up there for a game, which is fun. But yeah, like I said, just 2 boxes tonight. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, we're getting down to the point where we have a couple more weeks to go before I'm reloading. It looks like at tonight's double box we have 3 Sundays before we reload. Probably not going to reload until the 19th of October. So we got 12 more jerseys to go before we reload. So we're at 36 now. We'll get down to 24, I believe. Gives me a little grace period unless we want to do something special. You never know as we get close to the regular season. I always like to, try to keep things interesting, but we'll see how it is. But at least we have 3 weeks of breaks to go before the reload. Obviously, I have about 2 weeks of collecting jerseys before I start posting pictures. I got to order boxes. I'm down to the last dozen or so. Of course, I'm doing more than that in the reload. So, and like I said, I have about 12 indefinites. I have probably about 3 or 4 backups of stuff that's boxed up already, but it'd be nice to get another 4 or 5 jerseys in so I can have a good idea of what the reload is going to be. So it's fun. Like I said, I enjoy that part of my end. as we get close to the regular season starting, stuff becomes more and more available. I know you guys had some requests for goons, and they're tough to find, but I was able to locate two of the quote unquote goons. So they're real nice. I can't wait to show them off to you guys as we get closer. But like I said, goons don't sign as regularly. Of course, they have a devoted, fan base. People love having goons, and it's always good when you see them. It's always good a chance to grab them. So it's one's a legendary goon, one's a current goon, and those are going to be really cool. In fact, actually, it's not down here yet, but yeah. So one of them's down here, one of them's upstairs. So yeah, so that's nice. I mean, I got some goalies coming. Got some current players, new names. So those are good for me to get new names. I mean, I don't like you guys to get too complacent with the names. I always like to change them up. New styles, new teams, new names, and like some of you guys have been here forever, and I hate to see the same names, every reload. But some of you guys don't have those guys, so especially the new guys. I mean, you guys want to chase players that we've hit in the past, and I'm not gonna if I haven't put them in there because you guys haven't seen them yet. But some of you guys, like I said, you new guys, I'm starting to see what you guys targets are. I don't have a book on all you yet, but it does help. I don't mind you guys sending me requests, throw some names at me, and I can always narrow my searches. But I'm usually have a wide search net, and whatever comes down the pike, and I have a not like pick and choose, finding stuff. I usually think about something that I wouldn't mind having in my PC, but like I said, I don't have any goons in my PC, so that's something that I have to kind of broaden my search horizons. But like I said, I want you guys to have stuff that's fun, worth chasing, whether it's on eBay or whether it's on the Facebook claim post. So after we get done tonight, of course, I'll post the videos, and I haven't even worked on the spot price preview. I'll be having to take care of that when we're done breaking, and then I'll get that posted before the end of the night. And then, of course, I have to enter these spots to end next Sunday. They start Tuesday. So you guys that aren't regulars are used to it. The eBay spots always start on Tuesday to end next Sunday. Of course, we do a break Tuesday and Thursday, so I'll have to end those two spots since obviously they're no longer available by Sunday. So if you have a bid on something early and I have to end it, that'll be the reason why, because there's obviously it's gone. I mean, all the boxes on the Facebook page, if you haven't browsed the pictures, they're all there. All the spots that are available on Tuesday and Thursday, those are all here. So right now we have 38 jerseys in the 36 boxes. Of course, after tonight, we'll have at least 34 jerseys, but we have 35. They just 36 in the 34 boxes. So good luck, everybody. Let's see what comes out tonight. They say it's been a fun weekend with college sports, pro sports, baseball, and hockey is coming. Watching some highlights. Like I said, the end of camp battles. I'm seeing some good young players put up some nice numbers. Good, nice performances. Guys that aren't going to be on the roster, whether they're going to be sent down to the minors or just going to be regular, press box guys. But it's good to see, young players and, guys don't play as much. So, yeah, good luck, everyone. Good luck from one of the new guys. So, welcome. Like I said, welcome, new guys. Christian, obviously Joseph K., Brett G, you're our newest members. Good to have you guys here. Adam R, good seeing you again. You got some spots tonight. And you've been relatively hot. Of course, our Sunday guys, Shirley, Mike A, Ryan S, and Ron. Who else we got? We got our regulars in here. Big Al, CK, Larry V, he's hit recently. Nick F grabbed one of the lates, one of the unsold, so he's in. Jason R grabbed an unsold, so he's in. Dale C's got a spot. Who else we're looking at? Thomas M's got a couple. Anthony C's got a spot. So, like I said, there are some one-spotters. You guys, I'd say good luck to everybody. Everybody's odds on the first box are 1 in 36, and then, of course, 1 in 35 on the second box. And can't get much better odds than that on pick your player. Jersey breaks. I mean, I wish I could find more chances for me because, like I said, I would like to add to my PC. I try to keep it under a decent amount, but at the same time, I haven't had as many opportunities. It's been a while now since I grabbed anything to the PC, and I'm kind of itching. So, of course, I'll be in with you guys on Monday and Wednesday over at Big Al's. Those boxes are great. And Dale, I don't know if Dale's here tonight. Does Dale have any spots tonight? I'm not Dale. Daryl, it does not have any spots tonight. Daryl has he has an East Coast box that he's breaking on Tuesday, but the spots are, I think there's a couple randoms that are available. If anybody wants to grab that, you guys could reach out to me. I could direct you towards his Facebook page. And Dale's got an East Coast box. I think he has at least one or two more. So, of course, whatever he hits on Tuesday won't be available at Big Al's on Wednesday. Whatever hits at Big Al's on Monday won't be available in Dale's box, even though all spots are claimed except a couple randoms. So, like I said, we like to promote, the other fellow breakers, especially the hockey nuts. I mean, obviously, since I don't have East Coast boxes, I don't mind promoting those guys. Like I said, I'll probably be ordering some hit parade stuff again. I'd like to have a nice cheap break for you guys. We usually do claims on Monday for that, and then Wednesday break. But I don't have any orders in yet, but they do come to me pretty quickly. So we're looking at the opening night is the 7th. So I definitely won't have it obviously this week, and we'll see if I get one for next week. So maybe we'll have it for the second day of the year, the 8th. But we'll see as we go. It's been crazy here, so it's always good for me to obviously consider that an option. But we'll see what comes out tonight. So good luck, everybody. We're doing 2 boxes, of course. We will random for the first box. We'll back that number out from the list, and then we'll random for the second box. So it's 1 in 36 odds for the first box, 1 in 35 odds for the second box, and we'll open them both together. So good luck, everybody. Let's see if I get my randoms up. I actually have my Chromebook with me at the draft, so I had to plug it back in and get everything ready to go. So what is what's Big Al? What's Alex looking? Big Al is no service. That's what it was. She's talking about his late payment. I was wondering why. I was like, yeah, Big Al. Hadn't heard from today, but obviously he was out somewhere in the wilderness of Utah getting ready for the regular season to start. So good luck to him too. I said, Big Al, how many spots does he have? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. So not more. I think anybody's got more than 4. I think that's probably no, except Ron. Ron picked up a bunch. So good luck, everybody. Let's see what comes out tonight. Like I said, we're at the point now. Every box that's filled, I don't mind anything that gets hit. I hate to like try to be rooting against stuff, but silently, personally, internally. But that's not the case. Like I said, I know there's some monsters that still need to be hit, but every single one of these boxes that hits, I will be happy for you guys. There's no shame in admitting that you guys are deserving of every single one of these jerseys that hits, and I'm more than happy for you. Like I said, never think that I'm actually rooting, actively against anybody or any jersey coming out. These have all been here, and like I said, even the last reload's only been now a couple weeks, but every single one of these jerseys is. Oh yeah, Pascal's still available, Dale. If you want to grab that. I was going to keep it as a community if nobody else wanted it directly, but it's more than welcome to you. Let me know if you want to grab Pascal. I'll make a note of that. You're sold. Okay, very good. So Dale C has another spot, so that's not the only spot he's grabbing, but let me put you down here for Dale C for Pascal. There we go. Okay, there we go. Like I said, that will not be a community hit, but if it's every break, but if it ever gets unsold, sometimes I'm just in that mood. Obviously, these are getting close to the regular season. I'm excited as you guys are. I can't wait to see what comes out tonight. You guys are a great break family. I consider all you guys family at this point in time, so I don't mind interacting with you, on air or offline. You guys are such great, break communities. We're all bonded in our hockey craziness, and autographed jerseys, which obviously are the greatest of all the sports. There's nothing better than autographed hockey jerseys. Some of these things are like, I just can't wait to see some of this stuff. Something's been showing up from the next reload. I'm like, this stuff is so amazing. I have to put my arm on my back and try to think about if I want to keep it as a PC item. It's just tough. Like I said, I'm more than happy when you guys hit these jerseys, because I'm excited when I'm boxing them up. I'm excited when I'm opening the boxes. I can't wait for you guys to hit some of these. So good luck, everybody, whether you're right new with us the last couple weeks or if you've been here for quite some time. So everybody's welcome to hit let's see. Let's do it. There's my dice roller. Two. Pascal Isdale C. Good. Got that in there. So we're only missing, like I said, we're only missing a couple of the new guys and a couple of the older guys. 15 is a pretty good crowd, obviously, for Sunday night on Facebook. So you guys, let's do it. Here we go. Okay. Of course, as always, 5 or more on our boxes, on my boxes. We're going to do 5 or more for our first box, and then we'll back that number out. So here we go. 81 is the oldest box. That's the only number that was skipped currently. 2332 or the May, or the late June reload. So May was 81, late June was 2332. 36 through 48 is the July reload. 50 through 65 is the August reload. And 66 was hit from that August reload. 67 all the way through 86 is the September reload. So I think you might have hit 87. So 87 is gone. So 88 was where the new ones will start. Let me see if that was quick. No, maybe 86 was the end of it. So 87 is where the new ones will start. So we don't have to skip anything for a while. 23 is not close, not within a reload, maybe a second reload. So we'll see. Let's do it. Good luck, everybody. First box, 5 or more. See what we got. 3 is no good. 5 or more. 4 is no good. 5 or more. 8. I don't think I've ever had to roll twice or 3 times for a box. So 8 is a rarity. So here we go. 8 times the list. Good luck, everybody. See what we got. Here we go. 36 boxes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the first box we're going to open up tonight is going to be box number 50. 50 it is. 36 times, 8 times, 36 boxes. Box 50. 50 is from the second last reload. It's the August reload. So here we go. Box 50 it is. Good stuff in there. I said good stuff in all these reloads. 8 boxes in that reload. So there we go. Let's back that number out. 50 will go away. 50 is going away. Boom. There we go. So 5 or more. Let's do it. Second box. 12. There we go. 12 times. 35 boxes. Good luck, everybody. Let's do it. 12 times. Okay. 35 boxes. 2. Okay. 3. A 4. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Double digits. 11. And the second box is going to be box number 77. That is a reload box. 12 times. Box 77. Forget it was 18 of them, so there's a 50-50 shot. Actually, less than 50-50 shot, better than 50-50 shot. 77 gets hit. There we go. 77. There we go. Okay, very good. 50 and 77. Okay, good luck, everybody. Let's see, 77. Where's 77? There it is. 77. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay. 50 and 77. 50 and 77. Okay. Okay, got my spot owners. Let's do it. 50 is easy. That's the very top one on the right column. 77 is, there we go, boom. So I will now, after tonight, I feel comfortable, I'll be able to move over, probably I'll move over maybe 5 of them. Yeah, I'll put I forget what I'll do. Yeah, like I maybe I'll move it over. I have room. Maybe I'll move it. I like to have only 2 left on the shelf. I'll keep it in the middle, 3 columns. It'll be, we're looking at the 8, 7, and 7 in the middle. So there we go. So 50 it is and 77. Let's see. We got some fun stuff to hit here. I don't know if it's is there a double? There's a double in each of these series. So it could be 4 jerseys. Who knows? Like I said, I don't know what is a double, and I don't know if I felt double. So we'll see. 50 it is. Our first box. 50 it is. Good luck, everybody. 50 it is. Box number 1. Good luck to everybody. Okay. Very good. Here we go. I'm excited. Let's see what we got. Box 50 is going to be. It's a nice jersey, too. Let's see who had this. This chase. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He hits again. Big Al in the house. Nico Hischier. Fanatics Premium. New Jersey Devils captain. Nico Hischier, the Swiss Miss himself. Very, very nice. That is a Kojo's. You can see it through the envelope. Kojo Sports, Nico Hischier, autographed New Jersey Devils Fanatics Premium. There it is. Like I said, he may be in the mountains, but he got his bids in. Nico Hischier, number 13, New Jersey Devils, Kojo Sport. Sticker logo, boom time. There we go. Very, very nice. Nico, as a Jersey resident, even on my loyal Jersey fan, with the C, Nico Hischier with their cups, 95, 2000, and 03. Nico Hischier. There we go. Jersey Devils. Oh, very, very nice. Such a beauty. Nico Hischier, and that is Big Al, of course. Big Al. Big Al's our leader in the clubhouse with hits. Comes through again. He's been hot, man. I'm telling you, he went on a crazy streak, but lately he's cooled up a little bit, but not much. You guys still watching him, still banging out the monsters. Congratulations, Big Al, hitting the Hischier. Then we got number 77. Good luck, everybody. This is, of course, from the most recent reload. Box 77. Here we go. Sealed up tight. No idea what's in anything because, like I said, I'm just as in the dark as you guys. I seal them up, shuffle them up, and then usually a day later, I come back down and shuffle them up again, and then number them up. So this is just as much fun for me as it is for you guys. Box 77. Let's see if we get a little. There we go. Box 77. Let's do it. Nico Hischier in our first box. Let's see. Okay, very good. Box 77. What do we got for us? Are you kidding me, man? Man, Big Al is on fire. Grant Fuhr, St. Louis Blues. Fanatics. Unbelievable. AJ Sports. This is unbelievable. This is a vintage Fanatics. AJ Sports, Grant Fuhr, autograph vintage Fanatics, exactly like one I have in my PC. This is hand numbered to the games played record he had playing for Mike Keenan. He told Fuhr to just keep going out there every night. St. Louis Blues. There's the blue note. Fanatics Vintage, Grant Fuhr, St. Louis Blues. There it is, 4 out of 31. 44 out of 31. Fuhr's number, 79 games played, 95, 96, the all-time record. There it is. Grant Fuhr, very, very nice. St. Louis Blues. That goes to Big Al again. I know obviously a couple people claim that in the Facebook post we have, but there we go. Big Al stomping on everybody again. He is a man when he's a locomotive, nonstop plowing through people. Man, he is just unstoppable sometimes. But Big Al, man. I think, like I said, we only have 4 spots. He hits a double tonight. Congratulations. I can't begrudge a guy for being that kind of hot, man. Big Al hits the Nico. Big Al hits the Grant Fior. Unbelievable. So there we go. Sorry, of course, for everybody that did not hit. Your odds have now got down to 1 in 34 with 2 double jersey boxes for Tuesday. Unbelievable, man. Like I said, he's hit double doubles. Like I said, I think he hit 4 in a row. I mean, he's the only person ever hit 4 in a row. He's hit both on a Sunday. He's hit obviously he's had multiple turkeys, three in a row. He's definitely in line, obviously, for Tuesday night. Whatever spots he has a chance to go for a turkey. There it is. So congratulations. Obviously, Adam was trying for a turkey. He got stopped in his attempt. He hit both spots last Sunday, I believe. So we've had some double Sundays. You guys are pretty good with your luck. So we'll see if that continues into Tuesday and Thursday nights. I can't wait for it. Like I said, I'll be working tonight to get the spot prices ready for you. That'll be posted this evening. And then, of course, I'll get the video up for you guys to be able to check this out if you're not watching live. So congratulations again to Big Al, man. It's Big Al world right now. We're all just living in it. So sometimes when he gets hot, man, he gets real hot. He's like NBA Jam hot. So there we go. So congratulations to him. Like I said, I'm sorry for everybody that did not hit, but the odds have now gotten better for everybody. Across the board, 1 in 34, 2 double jersey boxes for Tuesday. We'll see if we can hit one of the doubles. We'll see if you guys can, stop the freight train, the runaway freight train that is the Big Al locomotive. So congratulations to him. Like I said, I don't begrudge anybody. 2 beautiful jerseys, beautiful Fanatics Premium this year, beautiful vintage Fanatics Fior that I have the exact jersey in my PC, just different serial number. This one's 4/31. I don't know which one mine is. I had to look at it. But there we go. 2 beautiful jerseys. So thank you much, guys. I appreciate the continued support from you guys. We're getting close to regular season. Can't wait to see as we get closer, seeing some of the battles, camp battles. But we'll be back here on Tuesday, and then we're talking a week away from the regular season. So good luck to you guys Tuesday and Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Facebook claim automatically gets posted. But I will put the spot price preview up tonight so you guys know exactly what you're paying for which spot. So, but thank you very much. Like I said, whoever you're rooting for in baseball, make sure you're getting ready for the playoffs. We'll start Tuesday. Jays won't be starting until next Saturday. So they have a little breathing room. Hopefully they can lick their wounds, maybe get some guys back that have been banged up. Obviously, see if we can get a win in the playoffs would be nice. First time in a decade. So here we go. But Hockey is coming fast, coming furious. We're looking a week away after we break on Tuesday. Can't wait to see what hits again. Like I said, these are 2 monsters, 2 beautiful jerseys. I know there's some battles. Obviously, Facebook, eBay, it's anybody's battle. So he managed to hit these. He won the battles for both. Let's see. I remember, I know Fior was a battle. His year was a minimum. So he got a minimum, and then he won the battle for Fior. So there we go. 2 beauties. Thank you very much, everybody. Can't wait to see you guys back on Tuesday night. So enjoy the beginning of the week. Get ready for Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So thank you very much. Wildboard Breaks loves and appreciates support from all of you. I will see you soon. Wildboard Breaks is out. Nice Fior, yes, nice Fior. I have one. Like I said, I wouldn't promote it. I have one in my PC, exact same model. So there we go. Thank you very much, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.